Welcome to Migoyugo. Today we continue our puzzle solving series. We are on day 5, I think. I don't know. Let's go into the puzzles and see where we went. We did easy puzzles and we did these, but we stopped on this one because we did an extra one yesterday. So let's go here to number 52. This is white to move. I go in 2. Well, there's an interesting one. This is kind of like an end game. And remember, you're trying to get a line of exactly 4 Yugos of your own color, and it's white to move. So if white plays on D, okay, this is an interesting one. We don't have too many like this. Huh. If white plays on D1, these 2 Migos disappear, and there's nothing going on. I don't think that's it. There's only 3 places to play. What if white plays here? What if white plays here? White can't play here. I have the illegal hover on. So white can't play here. Wow. So this is a pie line here. If I tried to play here on D5, you're going to see that it's not going to permit me to do it. That would create a pie line, a line longer than 4. So that's definitely not the answer. So it has to be C4 or D1. So I'm almost thinking it has to be D1. Oh, I see. Okay, okay, okay. Wow. What? D D1. Okay, I understand now. I think I understand. So take a look at this. Black cannot play on D5 for 2 reasons. There's 2 pie lines going on here. Black can't play here. So black also can't play here. So if I play on D1, these 2 Migos disappear. Black only has 2 options. And if black plays here, oh, okay, what happens? So black has only 2 options. If black plays on B3, because these 2 Migos are going to disappear, these 2 white Migos, if black plays on D3, that disappears. This becomes a black Yugo, and then I'm going to, oh my goodness. That, I mean, it has to be the move, but where does it lead? These disappear. Then if I was to play, where am I going to play? I can't play here. White can't play here. Wow. Well, you know what? I know the opening move is D1. It has to be. Well, if it's not D1, then it has to be here. Wow. Take a look at this. So it's not D1. If I play on C4, black had to play on D1. And by opening up, then white wins on D2. Wow, let's take a look at that again. Let's reset that. So I assumed white had to play. Wow, I assumed white had to play on D1, and these 2 Migos would disappear. Well, black can't play on either of these 2 squares, simply can't. So I figured, well, it's going to have to play on one of these, and I completely misread this. Because if white plays on either of these 2 squares now, black can't play on either of them. Therefore, black has to play on D1. And if black plays on D1, black creates a Yugo. These 2 Migos here disappear. And if this Migo on D2 disappears, it opens up. Wow. Wow. I was not even thinking that. So white doesn't play on D4. White, wow. White plays on C4. Black cannot play on D5. So black has to play on D1, which opens up. Wow. I know I've said wow many times, but wow, what a great little puzzle. I'm going to change this to a medium. That's more difficult than easy. Wow. Only three moves and I couldn't see it. There was only three possible moves on the board and I couldn't see that. Wow. Okay, black to move, I go in three. Easy. If black plays here, this Migo disappears. White has to block. This Migo will disappear. Black will play there and have a DPA. So black plays, white blocks, black plays, we have a DPA, and black wins. Okay, that was an easy one. These are all easy. Black to move, I go in three. If black plays on D5, this Migo disappears. White has to block. And where do we go? Nowhere. Oh, okay. So black will have a Yugo, white will have to block, and then black is going to play here on F5, which is going to have three Yugos in a row, which is a DPA. So we go, this is black to move, right? Yeah. So black, then white blocks, then black plays, DPA, and black wins. Easy peasy. White to move, I go in three. White to move. So white can't play here. This is just not permitted because we have essentially a pie preventing white from playing there. So white could play here and create a Yugo. Black would have to block here. This Migo disappears and then white creates a DPA along there. So let's try it. So I said, what did I say? White plays, black blocks, then white jumps in. So white plays, black blocks, white jumps in, DPA. There we go. And let's do one more. One more, white to move, I go in three. If white plays here, this disappears. Black has to block. These two disappear, and then white is going to create a Yugo here and have a DPA. So a lot of DPAs in these puzzles. So white plays, black blocks, white takes this, and we have a DPA. There you go. Well, I got to tell you, that first one, let's go back to that puzzle. That, wow, completely threw me off. So puzzle 52. I'm going to have to change that to a medium. Anyway, hey, thanks for watching. That's how you play the puzzles. And if you want to learn how to play Migoyugo, that's a great way to do it. Or you can just click on the rules and read about it if you're new to the game. But in the link, I am going to leave you a link to how to play Migoyugo. It's a fun game. You can play against another opponent, a human opponent, a live person, or you can play against one of the bots. If we get out of this and you just go into You've got AI beginner, novice, intermediate, advanced, expert, and master. I've never beaten the master. I invented the game and I've never beaten the master. So it's tough. It's really tough. But if you're new to the game, try the beginner or novice level. You should quickly get to intermediate. But it is like chess or Go, essentially endless. It is unsolvable. There are so many different options and permutations, and when Migos disappear, it just opens the board up and the whole thing goes crazy. So if you'd like to play Migoyugo, just go to migoyugo.com. It's absolutely free, no charge, I promise. And either you can play as a guest, but if you prefer, create a username and password. And when you do, you'll be able to see your stats. Here are all the games I've ever played. Red means I lost, green means I won, and somewhere in here there's going to be a draw. There we go. We have a draw. And that is what a draw looks like. That was a WeGo where we had the same number of Yugos, if you can believe it. That was a bit of a crazy game. Thanks for watching, and come and join me on migoyugo.com. Check me in the Discord and send me a message, and I'd be happy to play a game against you anytime.